Before we get started, I just want to say thank you all so much for helping me get to 100 subscribers. Thank you all so very much. You know what? I started this channel for myself and for other people because, like me, I enjoy reading, but I enjoy a genre that maybe is not as popular. And so, of course, there are some channels out there where you get good book recommendation, but I think there's definitely room for one more. So I'm really glad that I'm getting positive feedback, and so far everyone is enjoying this channel. Okay, so back to our regularly scheduled program. Hello guys, and welcome back, or welcome here if you are new. My name is Amy. So in today's video, I have a book haul for you guys, and these are all secondhand books, really good condition. Cannot wait to show you guys what I have found. I will tell you, I have already filmed this video, but as I sat down to edit, I realized I did not have the clip from my intro. So I just wanted to pop on here, introduce myself, and introduce the video. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into the haul. I was so excited when I saw this book. I could not grab it fast enough, and that is Falling for You by Becky Wade. I have heard so many great things about this author. I have read her one time, and that is her latest book, Stay With Me, and I loved it. So I was super excited to find this book, and I purchased it used for $5.99. In order for me to actually purchase used, it has to be in good condition. And this is like new. It has a beautiful cover. I have heard great things about this book. It's actually in a series, and it's the Bradford Sisters romance. This is book 2. I don't really know anything about this series, but I have heard great things about it. Okay, next I picked up Sweet Caroline by Rachel Hauck. Now this is one of her older books. This is from 2007, and I have read one of her most recent books, and that was the Fifth Avenue Story Society. It was a little deep, a little dark for me, but this book sounded really cute. Sweet Caroline, I thought the cover was just really adorable. I love the name of the book, so I wanted to go ahead and give this a try. There is a quick excerpt on the back, so I will read that. When a southern waitress inherits the low country cafe where she works, she suddenly has to balance more than just her next food order. I did read the back of this book. It did sound very cute. I don't know a lot of it. You know, it's hard to really get a feeling of the book just by reading, you know, a couple paragraphs on the back, but I will definitely share my thoughts on these books once I actually get to them. But I thought I would give it a try. Like I said, it's one of her earlier pieces in 2007, but it looked really cute. I also like the scripting throughout the book. When I was looking, there's cute little hearts. You know, I love to doodle and all of that. So just little details like that. I don't know, they're so sweet. So, okay, moving on. All right, my next book is out of left field. I've never heard of this author at all, or this book. This is from, let's see, this is from 2017, so just a few years old, but this is called The Engagement Plot by Krista Phillips. Now, I did check to make sure this was Christian romance fiction, and from what I could see, it was. I just thought this looked really cute. I know that some people don't care to see characters or individuals on book covers. I personally do like that because I feel like it helps me to connect with my characters or to envision them better. So I personally like that, so I think this is so cute. Now this does kind of look like The Bachelor, and I'm not a big fan of that show, but you know what? When I read the back of the book, it did sound kind of cute, and I perused some of the pages. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a try, and for $6, you know what? It's worth it. I'll try it. I definitely will let you guys know how I like this book. I am really excited about this next book. You guys, this is my first fantasy book. This is a Christian fantasy book. I saw the cover, I was intrigued. I read the back, I was even more intrigued, and I said, you know what? I'm going to step out, I'm going to buy this book, and I'm going to read it. I have to know if you guys have ever heard of this book, but this is Angel Eyes by Shannon Ditmore. This is written back in 2012, so yes, it is 8 years old, but the cover just, I thought, was so pretty. I just loved it. I'll just read a little excerpt from the back. Once you've seen, you can't unsee. a realm that only angels and demons and Brielle can perceive. This book just looked so interesting to me. When I read it and I kind of skimmed through it, I said, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I'm going to pick up this fantasy book and we'll see where it leads. But if you have heard of this, if you have read this, please let me know. And lastly, this is a book that I actually wanted to find. I was so happy that I found it. You know what you have to do when you go to these used bookstores? This is what I do, okay? I go over to my sections. I kind of peruse them for a minute. Then I have to walk away. I walk away, go to a whole different section. I come back, and then I always find something new. And that is exactly what happened to me. I found this on my second tour of the section, and this is Colleen Coble, and this is a 2 Christmas story novellas, Silent Night and Holy Night. And both of these short stories just sounded so good. I have seen this in her list of books, and from the first time I saw this book, it caught my eye, and I said, you know what, I need to find this book, and I found it. And I only paid $6 for it, and it is in like new condition. Let me just read a little excerpt. "'Tis the season for mystery and romance." So basically in this book, she pulls characters from 2 of her series, and that is Rock Harbor and Aloha Reef. Even though I don't have those series, I'm still excited to read it. I will tell you, when I was skimming through this, I did recognize a couple from the Hope Beach novel set that I'm reading right now. I was like, oh my goodness, Bree and Thad. And so I'm really excited for that. I was so happy to find this. And of course, this is just about the right time of year, or getting close to it. All in all, as you can see, I picked up 5 new books. I think I did really well. I definitely have a nice mix, and I got my first fantasy book. I could not be more excited for these new set of books. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And you know what? The reason why I like to share these books, even though they may be older, is because I feel like you could still find these books in used bookstores. They're still out there floating around. So if you happen to be out and about and you see one of these, and if any of these sound good, why not pick it up? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, of course, I would love to have you subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.